The first time I met Kobe Bryant, my life changed forever. Back in 2007, Nike flew me out to Los Angeles to work the first ever Kobe Bryant Skills Academy. Nike brought in the top high school and college players from around the country for an intense 3-day mini camp with the best player in the world. And for any of you that don't follow basketball as closely as I do, just know that in 2007, Kobe was the best player in the game. Michael Jordan, who everybody's heard of, had already retired, in fact, twice at that point. And LeBron James, as great as he was still climbing that mountain. Now, an important fact about me is basketball was my first identifiable passion. Basketball is still a major pillar of my life, and having grown up so closely around the game, I'd always heard this urban legend of how insanely intense Kobe's individual workouts were. Well, now that I was on camp staff, I figured this was my chance. This was my shot. So at my earliest opportunity, I walked up to him and asked if I could watch one of his private workouts. He was incredibly gracious and flashed a smile and said, "Sure, man, no problem. I'm going tomorrow at 4. Well, I got a little bit confused because I had just got done looking through the camp schedule, and the camp schedule clearly said that the first workout with the players was the following day at 3:30. a.m. Well, I wasn't smart enough or quick enough to come up with an excuse on why I couldn't be somewhere at 4 in the morning. So I'd committed myself to being there, and I figured if I'm gonna be there anyway, I may as well try and impress Kobe, to show him how serious of a trainer I was. So I came up with the plan to beat him to the gym. So I set my alarm for 3 a.m. and the alarm goes off, and I jump up and I quickly get myself together and I hop in a cab and I head to the gym. Now when I arrive, it's 3:30 in the morning. It's pitch black outside. I can see the gym lights already on. From the parking lot, I could faintly hear a ball bouncing and sneakers squeaking. I walk in the side door, Kobe's already in a full sweat. See, he was going through an intense warm-up before his scheduled workout started at 4. And for the first 45 minutes, I was shocked. For the first 45 minutes, I watched the best player on the planet do the most basic footwork and offensive moves. Kobe was doing stuff that I had routinely taught to middle school age players. Now, don't get it twisted. This is Kobe Bryant. He was doing everything with an unparalleled level of intensity. He was doing everything with surgical precision. Well, his workout went on for a couple more hours, and once again, when it was over, I didn't say anything to him. I didn't say anything to his trainer. I just quietly left, but my curiosity kept nipping away, and it eventually overwhelmed me to the point that I had to know. So I went back up to Kobe and I said, "Kobe, I don't get it. You're the best player in the world. Why are you doing such basic drills?" And he flashed that $1 million smile, but he said with all seriousness, "I'm the best player in the world because I never get bored with the basics. I never get bored with the basics." Kobe Bryant, the best player on the planet, and someone that has truly mastered his craft, said his secret is that he never gets bored. And as obvious as that may be to you all right now, that taught me a life-changing lesson. And that's just because something is basic, that doesn't mean that it's easy. Those are not synonyms, and yet people mistakenly use those words as if they're interchangeable. Just because something's basic, it doesn't mean that it's easy. If it was easy, everybody else would be doing it. And as you all know, we live in a world that tells us it's okay to skip steps. Tells us we should constantly be chasing what's hot and what's flashy and what's sexy, and just ignore what's basic. But that'd be a big mistake. And that's because the basics work. They always have. And the very first step to you improving your performance in any area of your life, you have to admit that the basics work, but it's also to have the humility to acknowledge that implementing them with consistency Every single day is never, ever going to be easy.